When I think of a Christian education, three scripture verses immediately come to mind. First, Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding." Second, the admonition of Philippians chapter 4, verse 8, "Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things." And finally, Romans 12, verse 2, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, the good, pleasing, and perfect will." Now, there are others, of course, but any of these, let alone all three, would be a radically alien philosophy to the vast majority of colleges and universities today. That was not always true, of course, but it is so now. In fact, it seems to me that the pattern of this world, here in America in 2023, largely mirrors the thinking of a certain pagan Roman governor from about 2,000 years ago, who cynically asked the rhetorical question, "What is truth?" The great irony, of course, is that Pontius Pilate was looking right at him, at truth incarnate in human flesh. Just like the majority of academia today, Pilate wasn't interested in discovering truth, but rather how to manipulate the power dynamics of local and national politics to his benefit. What a misplaced opportunity. You have Jesus right there in front of you, and you can ask him any questions you want, and you decide to just wash your hands of it. At Southern Wesleyan, our students have the opportunity to ask questions in our classrooms, dorm rooms, athletic fields, not of Jesus in the flesh, but of people who love Jesus. Our professors, student life staff, coaches are here because they understand what Pilate did not, that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, and they are committed to serving him by loving and pouring into these young men and women. And it shows. Last year, a dozen students were led to Christ through their experience here at SWU and were baptized by President Barker and Chaplain Ken Dill and one of our coaches in the steeplechase pit out on our athletic field. What is the value of a Christian education for those students? I would say the prospect of an eternity with Jesus is not a bad return on investment.